Hi there YouTube. Now, I'm on the second to last day at my university halls after completing my first year at university. And it's really exciting! It's also really sad, because, like, I've nearly been here a year and it doesn't feel like it at all. Like, I feel like I've known these people for years, but then again it seems like I only met them a month ago. It's, like, it sucks. It does. It really does. Like, you become so close to somebody and then you won't see them for a couple of months, and then you don't know if next year you're going to be as close as you are this year. It's just, Last night we went out for our last partying thing of the first year, and you know how alcohol affects us differently. Well, a couple of us got quite emotional, and it just got me thinking, like, I know that we'll be going to the same university next year, but we'll be living not too far away from each other, but we're not going to be as close as we were this year because we're not going to be across the hall anymore. It's going to be more of a, oh, I have to put on my shoes and walk all the way that way, and no, I'm not bothered. I'll just talk to them on Facebook or something. It's not going to be the same. But anyway, enough about that. I realised that I've only got tomorrow to pack, because on Friday my dad's coming to pick up my stuff and he wants it already packed so he can just shove it into the van and we can go home. So, before I pack everything, I realised I haven't actually shown you what my university halls looks like. You've only ever seen my wall with my 2 posters and Santa hat and a little bit of my flag. So, here's Jade's tour of her university hall room thing. So, first things first, this is my flag, the infamous flag that you've been seeing in my videos. I'm using it as a blind. Well, it's over my blind, but it's just, you know, I didn't have anywhere else to put it. It's a bit too heavy for blue tack on the walls, so I've put it over my blind. And because I'm on the bottom floor, and all the smokers and that stay outside my window, I don't really like having my blinds open, because everybody looks in, so it doesn't really matter that it's covering the window. Okay, second that you might have seen is my poster. I made it on the computer and printed it out. I know a lot of you are sick of the keep calm things, but I did this when they started to come back into fashion. And I really like it because it's not one of those cheesy motivational ones, but it's, you know, personalised, so it's cool. I like it. And, you know, because I like it, I'm going to keep it. I don't care what you think. Second is the t-shirt I wore when I met the greatest people on earth, my housemates. It was during Freshers Week. This was a plain white t-shirt and I started with it. And after the party, it got covered in paint, as you can see. Next is my guitar, which I keep by the side of the bed. Occasionally I have jammed with it. I've jammed with one of my housemates, Will. I'll give you a link to one of his videos where there's a short section of us playing a duet. I'll put that here, in this little box here. Just click here, and it'll take you to it. Let's see, what's next? My autograph from Tomska. Yeah. One of my videos is my day out to Lincoln, to the YouTube gathering, which I will put a link to here, over the autograph. And yeah, I met Tomska and it was really cool. And I got his autograph and I vlogged with him, but yeah, I lost the vlog, but long story. Okay, as we move along, is my Avengers poster. Yeah. My parents got me this just before I came here to brighten my walls up, because I love Marvel. Whoa. And also, like, Thor is Mr. Bond, and, you know, he's just gorgeous. Okay, moving on. My Santa hat from Christmas, when we went out for a family meal with my housemates during the festive fling. Second is my poster of the construction workers in New York. My dad actually got this poster when he was in Iraq, and he had it up in his tent, and then he came home with it, and I kind of nicked it off him, because I really like it. Okay, now this is my wall of randomness, which is just above my bed. And if we go up, you'll see I've got a couple of newspaper clippings from when I was in the newspaper. There's me. No, look at little Jade with long hair. No. And this is even younger Jade. Oh. There's some prom photos, which I will quickly go over because I'm sure that nobody wants to see those. My friends, my programme from when I was in Blood Brothers school production. There's Wally card, a couple of fake pictures, no. Jade. Some photo booth pictures. Cross stitch of Merlin. My bucket list, which I've shown you in a previous video. A letter of thank you from a United Nations person. And a couple more photos and cards. Now onto my desk. As you can see, it's quite cluttered, but I swear I have tidied today. So this is actually really tidy compared to some of the stuff that it looked like. So here, my chair has a cushion on it that you might not be able to see it, but it's an 8-bit Mario, which I made by hand. I cut and sewn each individual square, and I'm really proud of it, and it's really comfy, so I keep it on my chair. Then there's my laptop and my light that I'm using for filming right now. My knife set, because I don't trust them leaving them in the kitchen. A couple of sketchbooks. My Angry Birds speakers, yeah. Which I actually got when one of the housemates left. They forgot this here, so I claimed it. Oh. My phone, my mouse, my drawing tablet for when I do my digital drawings. I love it. My TV, which I actually just use as a second monitor. I don't watch TV on it. I've just got it hooked up to the computer at the minute. What else? Remote, keys, ID cards, stuff. Coffee is here, not because I drink coffee, but just in case I ever have anyone around that does. I'm more of a tea person, which you can see because I've just got a whole bag of tea. Like, this is my never-ending bag of tea. Some other random things, mugs, things like that. My fridge. I found it really useful to have a fridge, because there were 6 people living in my house, and there was only one fridge. So when we moved in, I was one of the last ones to move in, and it was already full. There was no room for my stuff, so my dad just went, right, you're getting a fridge. My noteboard. Let's see the noteboard. It's got my backwards clock, which I absolutely love. It's still, to this day, one of the best Christmas presents I ever got. A couple of just random things that either bring memories or were important. What can I mention? Oh, these 2 are bands from the very first day that I partied with my housemates, and the very last day. You know, how sentimental am I? A wolf mask that I picked up in a club, some drawings, my ticket for the final fling, my ticket to the bar crawl in Leeds, a rose that I picked up in Leeds, which is now dried. Oh yeah, a drawing of Chewbacca that I did in one of those sketchy black paint things that reveal rainbow underneath. Will's drawing of me. Yeah, he did that one, and then he did this one. He's definitely got a career in art ahead of him. Okay, my birthday card. My birthday was in October, but I still kept the cards because it's nice knowing that you're loved. Obviously I've got Star Wars one, and then I've got all these really cute ones with like teddy bears and flowers and stuff, and it's like, oh, it's so girly. A map of Middlesbrough. Highlighted the important areas such as the cinema and where to go. My piano, which I love playing, but because I don't have headphones that fit into it, I can't play it really loud, unfortunately. My bookshelf. It's full of things. My toys that were essential to bring with me. A couple of books for reading, a couple of books for school, my, you know, DVD collection that's, you know, you just have to bring. A photo album, my certificates, a Hallett hat, my favourite picture of all time, my graduation from high school, secondary school, whatever you want to call it. A present that my sister got me for my birthday. How cute is that? Some green hairspray from when I dressed up as the Joker for Halloween. A fedora hat, in case I ever feel like growing a neckbeard and hating feminists. And One Direction bag that my sister gave me a present in, and if some of you don't know, I don't really like One Direction, so I've obviously made it better looking. Oh, and clocks. I've got loads of clocks. I've got my Vesper Lambretta clock. I have an alarm clock here. I have my backwards clock. I have my watch. but most of the time I just use my my phone to check the time. Now the halls I live in are split into 2 sections on each floor. Each section has 6 rooms, 3 on one side, 3 on the other, and then the kitchen right on the end. I have been living on the left side of the building. My friends have been living on the right. But it's okay because, you know, you literally just go across the hall to say hello to them. The kitchen is shared by your 6, and each of you gets a cupboard and blah blah. It's, you know, common sense. But you have to make sure that you you kind of respect people. Like, obviously you don't go rooting around in other people's cupboards. You don't nick their cutlery or their food, or, you know, start eating their stuff from the fridge. So, you know, you should stick to your own things because it is common decency, and it has been happening here. Like, half of my stuff has gone missing. You know, people will have parties in the kitchen and just not tidy up for days. I know I can be a little lazy when it comes to washing my dishes, but like, that's nothing compared to some of the stuff. But if I was to offer you some advice, it'd be, don't be those people that I've had to put up with. My room has had the fortune of having an ensuite bathroom in it. Not all university halls do. A lot of places will have a shared bathroom. Luckily I picked the one, and I got given the one with an ensuite, which has been really helpful, but it means that the room is a bit smaller, and you have to clean it yourself, and, you know, you don't have parents anymore to do things. That's a good point, actually. You have to learn to live by yourself. I know it's a silly thing to say, but you don't have your parents waking up in the morning. You don't have your parents cooking for you, cleaning for you. You have to do all this by yourself now. And at first I was thinking, yeah, so I practically do all that, you know, anyway, so, you know, what's the matter? But I've, you know, occasionally found myself pressing snooze a bit too often, or deciding, oh, I'm not bothered to cook today, I'll throw something in the oven or the microwave instead of cooking an actual proper decent meal. Or, you know, there's no one to nag me to clean my room. So literally, my room has been a tip for about a month now, and the only reason I've actually tidied it was A, so I can make this video, and B, so it's a lot easier to pack tomorrow. Because I don't want my dad to come in and see this aftermath of the nuclear explosion and, you know, tell me off. I'm a 19-year-old university student. I'm a mature adult now, according to society.